Okay, one word of warning, I had to switch the camera around. So if I give you guys a headache, I'm gonna see if I can crop this thing and make all the video looks the same. Okay, so my moringas, they are doing okay. I still need to trim the bottom because I don't like to leave all those dead leaves, down there. And look at my yam. I have a lot of dead leaves in here, and then I came home to find that there was bugs on there that was actually eating them. Okay, so, and before I left, I ordered, I should say, some more sweet potatoes from Etsy. And I got the slips right before I went to Georgia, and I planted them. And this is what I planted. All 3 beds have sweet potatoes on them. And I have been keeping an eye on them. Since I've been back, I've been spraying them. And what I find was that I had some peas that were still in this bed, and not peas, I'm sorry, lima beans, and see that they're going up the trellis, which is okay, because I'm sure the sweet potatoes will give them a little room to grow, so, which is pretty good. That's working out. And over here, my little well, it's not so little anymore, the leftover potato that I have, that I had before I left, is still growing. And let me come over this so you guys can have a better view. There you go. This is much better. And my mint is still growing nicely. I have to literally bring it back to life because it looks like it was really dying, because I had to go in there and trim all the dead ones. Oh, there's some still dead ones here I gotta get. And my oregano is okay. And my little avocado, I don't know if this is a good idea to leave this up here, because it seems to be, I'm gonna have to move this plant from the avocado tree. I'm gonna have to move it away from there, or switch them around. And I have an abundant amount of sweet potatoes. So if any of you live nearby and you know who I am, you're welcome to get some sweet potatoes around October. I think they'll be ready in October. And I had to do some feeding and watering for my okra plant. Look at this. I mean, it's the leaves were really down. It looks like it was dying when I got back. But I had to do some heavy trimming and heavy feeding of them for them to come back. And I have some herbs growing back here, which those, when I left, they were still small. So I guess that's what they are still here and not quite dead yet. Okay. And my soursop tree, I don't know if any of you know why the leaves turn like that, because I'm not sure why it does that. If any of you know, please leave a message, or let me know, somehow send me a little note and let me know why they show like this, because I have that website that would tell me if something is wrong with a plant. And I took a picture of it. All it said is soursop plant. It didn't say there was anything else going on here, in the plant itself. And I do have some more lemongrass here. I only put it here temporarily because I am going to spread them in different areas of the yard. And my custard apples, they are still alive. I was surprised when I got back and find that they weren't quite, they're still doing good. I'm very happy about that. And my little lemon tree looks like it's growing. It has more leaves than it did before. And as you guys can see, as I'm walking around, you notice I'm going further away from this area here, you know, where the garden started. And right now I have to give you guys the long view of this. It's a 12 by 2 by 1.5 bed. I put it there so that I can, and I put it where it is there, and and I have the planters right inside of that bed. And I did that because I'm thinking, in my way of thinking, that that would provide them with a little bit more stability when when we have a hurricane. So hopefully that'll work. But all of the plants that I have that was growing in them, I had to get rid of. They were all dead. Okay, they were all of them. They were all dead. But in here this morning, I had those seedlings that I was growing for. They are string beans. I have 3 different types of string beans in this bed, and I'm glad with the investment that I made buying this. Oh, by the way, in case you guys want to buy grow beds, go to Walmart.com and look at the clearance. I got this from the clearance section for $105, and it's big. Okay, and my pea trees are doing okay, and there goes my other custard apple. And this is the excitement. Look at this. I actually have flowers on the cherry tree. Look at this. The Bahamian cherry had bloomed. I cannot wait to see what those cherries taste like. I mean, I think it's really gonna be wonderful. Okay, so my other plants on that side, I do have to take the time to go in and under them and remove all of the grass that had grown under them, because I think it's, you know, it's suffocating the plants. And my little orange plant is doing okay so far. It had a lot of bloom in it, but the blooms had dropped, and if you look really closely in there, you see them little oranges. So I am really looking forward to see what's going to happen with it. And this area here, what I did was I've moved some of my I moved the cayenne peppers, tomatoes, and other kind of peppers, and I put them in here, and actually put this over them, which I'm going to cover to provide them with a little bit of shade during the hot summer days. Okay, and this one has some tomatoes coming. I tell you, when I got home last week, I had so much work to do on these plants here. And look at this one had, when I left, it had tomatoes that came out, and only one is still there, if I can see it. Yep, right there. Only one is still there. And the others, they fell off the tree because of lack of water. And I'm very happy, and I thank God that it is still coming along nicely. This one have some blooms, have some tomatoes on here, and thank God that they didn't fall off, and it seems to still be blooming. Okay, and I have some suckers on here that I need to remove soon. So yeah, there's some here. I'm gonna let them get a little bigger, and then I'm going to take them off and put them in water so that I can have some new plants. What is that? I have to come back here tomorrow because right now it's drizzling, and I have a little of my bell peppers is growing back down here. And let's go to my other tomato plant that I had right here. And as you can see, it looks practically naked because I had to cut so many of the branches off, and it had a couple of tomatoes and only one I have left. But I gave it a good feeding of fish fertilizer when I got back last week, and cut off all of those dead leaves that were on here. and it seems, I'm hoping it, blooms again, so we can have more than just that one tomato there. Now, let's go to my strawberries. When I got back, I mean, they were practically, this one is doing okay because I also gave it a good amount of fish fertilizer. If you can see, this is the crown for the original one, and these are the branches that came out of it, so it's like the branches survived, but I don't know if the crown will come back. And as for these here, I have I lost, I don't know if this ever will come back. Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them that when I came back they were dead. And I've been struggling with this one since I've been back, trying to see what I can do to make it come back to life. So far, they're coming out. And let me show you, I mean, this is a harvest that I did today. It is raining out here right now, so I'm going to get ready to go back in. But we're going to take one quick look at my Anna apple before we go, because that is important that we take a look at my apple. My Anna apple tree. I am so proud of it. I mean, look at it. It is growing nicely. I mean, when I first got it in the mail, it was like yay high. And now it's growing nicely. I'm hoping maybe next year, I don't know what the reality is, I'll get some apples from it. And I have all of those flowers growing back there. My pineapples. Trixie, come out of there. Trixie, come. My pineapples are doing well. Come out of there, Trixie. Come out. Okay. And my, if you remember the Ray Ruby grapefruit, look at this. You see that? Can you just, yeah, right there. Okay, I have some grapefruit, and I'm gonna have to put something here to support this one because it's a bit heavy for the branch. Okay. Oh, everyone. I mean, look at the mangoes that are on the ground that I'm gonna have to rake and throw away because, well, oh my God, I almost forgot. Look at this, y'all. I mean, I have 2 avocados. I hope I'm not jinxing them by showing you guys, but look at these. I have 2 avocados. I don't know. I can't seem to get a good look at that one, and I don't want to disturb it. Look at this. 2 beautiful avocados. All right, everyone.